Hello, my dear friends. Hello, my dear listeners. How are you all? I hope we are doing our best to serve our duties with utmost honesty and love. And today we are here to begin a new chapter in our journey through the life of our master Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa Dev. Today's chapter is Narendra Nath. The Dutt family of Shimla was one of the most cultured and aristocratic in Calcutta. A leading member of this family, Durgacharan Dutt, renounced the world after the birth of his first child. The child, whose name was Vishwanath, grew up under the loving care of his mother and became a distinguished attorney of the Calcutta High Court. He earned much money, which he spent lavishly, mostly in charity. He was a man of many accomplishments, among which was music. His religious views extended beyond the bounds of Orthodox Hinduism, and he read the Bible and the Persian poet Hafiz. His wife, Bhuvaneshwari Dashi, was also gifted, noted alike for her practical common sense and her power of endurance and faith in God. This happy pair was blessed in the year 1863 with a remarkable son in the person of Narendranath. From his early years, Narendranath was a distinguished figure among his playmates and companions. He was born with a strong body and a vigorous mind, but withal possessed a tender heart, keen intelligence, extraordinary memory, deep power of thought, and vivid imagination, combined with a love for truth, a passion for purity, a spirit of independence, intrepidity in action, and compassion for the needy. All this marked him out as a prodigy from his very youth. He soon acquired a mastery in various branches of learning, particularly history and philosophy. He was also a skilled athlete and a good musician. It was his father who had encouraged him to acquire this all round education. Nature had endowed Narendranath with a deep religious disposition, in which concentration was the most pronounced factor. Even as a child, he would purchase clay images of gods and play at meditation before them. One day, in a secluded corner of the house, he actually lost himself in this mimic meditation, with the result that his relatives, after diligent search, had to force open the door and shake him to bring him back to normal consciousness. Later on, meditation became his favorite occupation, and unknown to others, he spent a great part of the night in this way. Like many other young truth seekers, he joined the Brahmo Samaj and once went to Maharshi Devendranath for religious instructions. The Maharshi found in him many characteristics of the yogi and encouraged him in his meditations. Referring to his early visions, Narendranath said later on, every night as I went to bed, two visions floated before my mind's eye. One of them pictured me as a successful man of the world, occupying the foremost place in society, and I felt that I actually had the power to carve out such a place for myself. A moment later would come the other vision, in which I found myself a wandering monk dressed in a loincloth, living on chance morsels of food, and spending the night under trees, depending solely on God. I felt that I could lead this sort of life too. Of these two visions, the latter appealed to me the more, and I thought that the life of a monk was the noblest on earth. and that I would embrace it. What happened next? We will come to know in the next episode. Till then, be happy, be jolly, and keep praying.